Hiya! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is time to do another part of the collection, and this time we are reviewing Glam Polish, which is a brand I have not reviewed yet on my channel, but I'm a big fan. I have a lot of polishes from Glam Polish, and this is part of the Cintra collection. Ironically, I have two collections that I filmed at the same time that are both inspired by The Witcher, so guess the nail polish brands love The Witcher just as much as we do. So the Cintra collection is a collection from Glam Polish, which is a 10-piece collection, which is pretty large collection. So for me, I did really like the whole collection, but again, 10 pieces is a huge collection. So I ended up getting 5 that I was really just like super in love with, and we're gonna be swatching all 5 today. So let's get into it. And as usual, I am going to be using the Holo Peely base to peel these all off for swatching purposes. Also, I forgot to write down what top coat that I'm using, so I forget. But I am using a quick dry top coat, and I will try to remember in the future to write that down. So first up, we have Daughter of Chaos. I just love that name as well. So I'd say at first glance this looks like a linear holo, but I think there's a little bit more going on to it. So it looks like it's sort of like a medium toned purple linear holo, and because I'm filming the voiceover for this at the same time as the Mooncat collection, it kind of reminds me of Shattered Glass from Mooncat. But I do think there's also sort of like a multi-chrome going on in here, or I guess I should say there's a shift to maybe like a lighter blue shade. So I think it's a combination linear holo plus a little bit of a multi-chrome, and maybe even some blue shimmer in there as well. I think it's a really interesting combination, and the blue just really helps complement the purple really well, and I think it's a really beautiful shade. Next up we have Man, Myth, Legend, and this one I think is really trippy because it is so sheer on the first coat because I'm doing a really thin coat, but oh man, it's gonna look gorgeous when I add that second coat. So at first glance, I'd say this looks like it's a sort of like a medium linear holo, but there is definitely a shift going on here. It's definitely a multi-chrome as well, which you're probably not gonna be able to see, but I also see some gold in there as well. I think it's brown and a gold shimmer plus a linear holo. It's a lot, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. And the second coat is really where it comes alive. As per usual, it just really helps to deepen the color and really allows you to see like all the colors that I'm talking about. And the really fun thing about this one as well is like if you follow me on IG and you look at the swatches for this in comparison, you'll be like, is that the same polish? Yeah, it's the same polish. But because you can't really see the shift at this angle, it does have more like some like gold and yellow undertones, and like when you see it at a different angle, you can definitely really see it. But it's funny because this one looks kind of like Boa Constrictor as well from the Mooncat collection that I just finished doing the voiceover for. But it has a little bit more going on in it because it's not just linear holo. But as per usual, I love having brown as a base color. I just think it's a really beautiful base color, and this one in particular is really gorgeous. Next up we have Sword of Destiny, which was it's a nice deeper toned purple, and it also is a linear hollow as well from what I can see. It doesn't seem like there's a lot more going on with this other than it just being a linear hollow. Again, I just try to give a description off the top of my head. I don't look it up just because I want it to go off sort of my own interpretation of the color and just like what I see in the moment. But that doesn't mean that just because there's not a lot else going on, it doesn't mean it's not gorgeous. Like linear hollow in and of itself is gorgeous. And I do feel like there is maybe like a shift or a shimmer in here now that I look at it. I think there might be like a lighter color purple. I don't know, but it's really beautiful and I really love this color. Moving right along to Kaer Mohen. I hope I said that right. I had to look this up because offhand I couldn't remember what Kaer Mohen was. I was like, is that a person? Spell? What's happening? And then I'm like, oh, it's the it's the name of the home that the Witchers go to in the off season. Sorry, I can't remember everything offhand for the show, but it came back to me once I looked it up. But this is sort of like a hunter green, if you will, hunter green linear hollow. I do think there is a shimmer running throughout there as well, maybe like a gold shimmer or another green shimmer. I don't know. I can't tell what the shimmer is, but I think that this one is beautiful. I love greens as much as I love any other color. I think greens are really, really beautiful, and I really like the mix of things going on in this one. I just think it's really gorgeous. last up we have Lost Magic. Honestly, I feel like this one is like the sleeper hit for me from the collection, like the one that I got that I liked in the bottle but that became my favorite once I started swatching it. And I feel like that's because the combination of the base color with the flakies just is really, really gorgeous. So this is sort of like an off-white cream kind of base, so it's a very light color, and then it has these really beautiful flakies in it. There's some gold flakies, some red flakies, there are different sizes of flakies, plus I think there is maybe like a light linear holo running throughout here, plus a shimmer. So just like overall, the collection of all of these have made this my favorite polish. I think it is really, really beautiful, and I'm pretty partial to flakies, and I think flakies in the right color look really, really great in this type of light base color. So I love this one. All right, and that is Glam Polish's the Cintra collection, part of the collection. I hope you guys liked this video as much as I did making it, and let me know in the comments, which one's your favorite. Did you guys get anything from this collection? Have you heard of Glam Polish? Is this your first time? But if you liked that video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're interested in seeing more content like this from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see full swatches of these, you can check out my IG page where I throw these up after the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you later. Bye!